Hi everyone and welcome back to some PoE. So this is the League Sendoff, where we just talk a little bit about stuff that happened throughout the League. First things first, I pretty much didn't play the whole month of January. I just really needed a break, and yeah, like I did a couple maps, nothing major, and I think I had like 59 divines in the stash after it, and I was like, okay, it's time. I'm gonna buy myself a headhunter. So that's where we ended up. So yeah, we do have a headhunter now, and I am just, please do not copy any of what you see right here. This is just for my own entertainment. It's don't do this. Please don't do this. But I had freezing pulse gear lying around. I did craft a nice little spell crit chest. So I was like, okay, I tried to sell this because it had a tier 1 mana roll as well as a very high armor energy shield roll, right? Plus the spell crit, plus the percent int. It is a beauty. It is really a beauty, and I decided to keep it on me. And I'm glad I didn't sell it. I do have a different spell crit chest somewhere, if I remember correctly. Let me quickly check. Is it this one? No, this is not the crit one. I think I sold the other one. I actually think I did sell the other one. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Which is fine, right? But yeah, I had this chest lying around. I had the 100% or more than 100% crit chance for spells with +1 cold spell lying around. I had the +1 level cold spell shield lying around with some crit on it, like 60. That is enough. I had my old boots that I did recraft a little bit with the implicit, so we did gain more 15% chance to avoid any ailments. And with all the crafts I've done, we are ailment immune on this. Had cold damage leeches life and damage per frenzy charge gloves lying around. And really scuffed rings, a very scuffed amulet that at least have +1 of all skills on it, right? But yeah, please do not copy any of this. Like, this is insanity beyond belief. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't work that well either if you have difficult maps. Yeah, this is nothing to take into the Wildwood. But as much fun as I had with the Wildwood, I have enjoyed the time now that I've played without the Wildwood as well. And if you take a quick glance at the Atlas Guild tree, it's still just strong boxes, a little bit of betrayal, sextant modifiers, Conqueror maps, Shaper maps, Maven invitation drops. So that was my main source of income, and just 10% chance to get the double progress towards the Searing Exarch. Sorry. And yeah, that is where my currency did come from. Just mapping, dropping invitations, and we will basically drop one right here. And just, oh, I forgot to put strong boxes on the map device, but that's okay. So yeah, just, this is honestly, it is so scuffed. But it is funny, right? So I thought, you know what, I will show you this. Yeah, please don't do this. Like, there's so much better stuff that you can do with a headhunter, but this is just, I had the Elementalist. It was the only character that I could do changes to without feeling bad, basically. So I was like, you know what, let's just improvise a little bit on the skill tree as well, improvise on the charms, and just go for a little bit of freezing pulse action. And yeah, it's just, it is a build that I do enjoy, don't get me wrong, but please do not do this. Look at how much time it takes to kill an essence, right? It's definitely not made for this right now. It's not, the gems even aren't all leveled like they should be, and yeah, but just to give you the gist of what I was doing, I basically went through maps, did open strong boxes, did open essence monsters, did kill them, and then I just would go to the map boss, which The cool thing about this is, there we go, there's the incandescent invitation, and then I would just go over the map really quickly, check if I did miss some strong boxes, which I did forget to put it on the map device, which is okay. I was doing different stuff as well before, But yeah, that's the basic gist of it, and yeah, I mean, is it worth wasting a headhunter for this? No. Is it funny to me? Absolutely it is. And yeah, I mean, I know how dumb it is and how absolutely ridiculous, but that's what makes it fun, right? That's what makes it fun. You have a headhunter in a league where the headhunter is like half of its cost or even less, right? So I thought, what better way to celebrate the headhunter than just doing something absolutely stupid with it. Yeah, so that's that, right? So, right, we can talk about some good stuff with this build, if you guys would like to. And one of it is like, ooh, the crit at the moment that we have on Freezing Pulse, we are already on almost 95%, or yeah, we are on 94% with the one power charge that we always have, and as soon as we get a second one, boom, we are basically on 100% crit, which is always something I want. So, skill tree wise, I did change up some stuff, I moved stuff around, and this is what I ended up on. So, one more power charge for the max. These 2 points can be spent differently, or should be spent differently. I just didn't have the time. I would basically put one into here and one into the mastery, probably. Yeah. Did grab Eldritch Battery and one of the Energy Shield Leech nodes. Other than that, it's pretty much how it was. The Cold Mastery has changed, right? This no longer generates frenzy charges for us. I was debating between either better chills or max cold res, and then I was like, do you know what? You could also just have enemies near targets you shatter have a chance to be covered in frost for 5 seconds, and that isn't a huge DPS boost while clearing, so I went for that to test it out, and I am quite happy with it, to be honest. We did go away from this shield node here because it's actually a caster wheel, and I had to pick up this shield wheel here to get the shield mastery for the 20% chance to avoid any ailments. Now, you can go and get a charm, maybe, or a jewel. I think I actually do have a Grand Spectrum lying around, so I could have just went with that. But yeah, just to, as I said, I wanted to test around a little bit, and I'm missing some life nodes that I would usually have right now and stuff like that. But yeah, I just wanted to make the build work ish. As I said, please do not copy this, but it's so funny to me. Now, I had charms lying around that I quite enjoy, right? So we have this one, which gives me a chance to gain a power charge on crit. Very, very nice, as well as the chance for phasing on kill, which is actually just something really quality of life, right? I would usually do this with a jewel in a Stygian Wise, but still, because our belt slot is taken this time around, we did it with the charm that we had lying around anyways, right? Then we still had this one lying around, just the 1% life, ES, and mana recovery on kill. This is huge while mapping, and just makes it feel really, really good. Yeah, I definitely will have to go through this build at some point. Again, oh my god, there's a mastery in here that we could have taken as well. Yeah, the exposure mastery. Fuck, I need that. Yeah, that would make stuff a little bit easier. So maybe these 2 points have to go. Yeah, that's a little bit sad. But yeah, this was just a test. Can I do it without the Devouring Diadem? I have a random helmet here that I essence crafted to hit the fire res and life I needed. Crafted some armor on it, rolled the implicits a little bit. And yeah, it's definitely possible. With the Devouring Diadem, I think you can get rid of this these 3 points. It's been a while since I've played this build, basically, but yeah, it's still fun, and we also here have the 1 minimum power charge, right, and the chance to gain a power charge on kill, which during mapping we have it on crit, we have a chance on kill, we have power charge on crit on frost bomb, so we generate those very, very easily, and we also gain a little bit of damage per power charge, so yeah, it feels really, really fine. Now, as soon as you go into the Wildwood with this build, you're actually getting obliterated, so yeah, as I said, do not copy this. This was just a fun little nod to the past Freezing Pulse build that I did enjoy it, and I do enjoy it here as well. I just think Pinpoint, it's a cool mechanic, and yeah, which is why I did it, right? So, having said that, though, that pretty much sums up what I've done in the league before I took a break, right? I was just playing maps and cycling through the 28 maps, sometimes less when the 10% chance procced and we got double progress, and I was just getting those invitations to drop, and I don't even know if they're still worth anything. Wow, they are 1.4 diff right now. So they dropped massively. I was selling those for 3 divines up until a point where they were dropping down to 2.5 diff, and that's when I was like, okay, I have over 50 divines in my stash, and yeah, it was 59 because the headhunter did cost 50. So yeah, I had 59 divines and was like, okay, that's it, I'm out. I'm taking a break, I'm doing other stuff. I did do some exciting stuff, by the way, outside of gaming. Some exciting stuff. I read 2 books which very much interested me, and one of them was an insanely good read. I watched some TV stuff that I had to catch up on. Mainly Reacher Season 2, which was quite enjoyable. I did watch a couple of movies. I went out swimming a whole bunch more. And yeah, currently on the good trajectory to get like 2 swims in per week, which feels good, makes me feel better, and hopefully will help getting through like the little content drought that we had here on my part, right? So yeah, if you were wondering what I was doing during January, it was mostly not gaming. But yeah, we are back on track, and we will get to a couple of videos that I have planned out very, very soon. And yeah, as I said, I just needed a break. I needed a break from PoE, but also from gaming in general. I just, after the LAN party, I just really was like, okay, I've played so much. Also in PoE, especially PoE, I haven't played that much in a league in a long while, which is good, right? That means the league is good, but it's also bad because that means I just got to that point where I was like, okay, fuck, I just played too much again. Yeah, so it's a little bit of a balancing act in that regard, but yeah, as I said, this is the league Sendoff. There will no longer be any videos. I know that I didn't do many videos this league, but I think everything we've done was with a purpose, and every video was a little bit of insight in what I was doing, what was working for me, and I think that is a-okay, right? Right. So one exciting thing, gaming related, that I wanted to mention is Last Epoch. Yes, I've tried it out. I leveled 1 character into the end game, which I am like level 60 right now. I'm taking a look at the game, how it functions, the systems in there, and it's really enjoyable. But also there will be the 1.0 release on the 21st of February, which is a Friday, which is good because my friends were telling me, hey, we will play on the 1.0 release weekend, and let's go and play together and have some fun. And I was like, yep, definitely, let's do that. So yeah, I will wait with a video until we had that weekend, until we can talk about the version 1.0, right? But there will definitely be one coming your way if you are interested in Last Epoch as well. So we will make a little, let's call it first impressions video, I'd say. So yeah, wow, I rambled on quite a bit here, sorry about that. But also, thank you very much for watching. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much, guys. And as always, take care. Bye.